Do you have an old, dusty bookshelf at home? It's huge and heavy, about to collapse, but it holds everything your family owns. You can't just throw it away. What do you do? Many companies face the same problem. Their legacy system has been running for years, getting slower and harder to maintain. But you can't just shut it down, like you can't dump all the books on the floor. Today we're talking about a clever technique called the Strangler Fig Pattern, how to safely move your old system to a brand new architecture without ever stopping service. Then first let's talk about what's wrong with old systems. Imagine a traditional monolithic application like a giant shopping mall. Every store, restaurant, movie theater, and parking lot is inside one building. What's the problem? First, every time you want to change one store, the entire mall has to close for renovation. One clothing shop wants a new sign, whole mall shuts down. Second, if one floor gets crowded, you can't just expand that floor. The whole building is glued together. Third, if the technology gets too old, like an elevator from 30 years ago, you can't just replace it easily because everything is connected. That's why more and more companies are moving from monoliths to microservices. And so what are microservices exactly? It's simple. You break one big application into many small independent services, like turning that giant mall into individual shops on their own streets. Each shop has its own sign, its own employees, its own cash register. They don't have to be in the same building, they could be in different cities, different countries. If one shop is doing great business, you only need to open more branches of that shop. If one shop's technology is outdated, you only need to upgrade that one. That's the power of microservices. Each service is developed, deployed, and scaled independently. One small change doesn't affect the whole system. But you cannot just shut down the old system and say to your boss, hey, let's turn everything off for 2 months while we rewrite it from scratch. So there's a very clever method called the Strangler Fig Pattern. Sounds violent, right? It's actually named after a real plant, the strangler fig. A strangler fig seed lands on a big tree's branch and starts growing. Its roots grow down along the trunk, getting thicker and tighter over time. Eventually, the strangler fig completely wraps around the original tree and the old tree slowly dies. But from the outside, it still looks like the same tree. Using this method, users never notice the system is being transferred. Same features, same URL, same login, but behind the scenes, everything has quietly moved to a brand new architecture. So how do you do this in practice? Let me walk you through it step by step. Step 1. Put a facade in front of your old system, like a traffic controller. All user requests go through this facade first, and it decides where to send them. Step 2. Pick one simple feature to start, like user login. Extract the login feature from the old system and build it as a brand new independent service. Step 3. Configure the facade so all login requests now go to the new service. Everything else still goes to the old system. Step 4. Repeat, one feature at a time. Login done, next the product catalog, then shopping cart, checkout, notifications. Eventually, when every feature has been replaced, the old system can retire with honor. The key is, one feature at a time, no rush, no fear, no downtime. Now the hardest part, the database. Originally, all features share one big database, like one fridge for the whole family. Mom's ingredients, dad's drinks, the kids' ice cream, all crammed into one fridge. How do you separate everything without leaving anyone without food? It's also a step-by-step process. Step 1. Logical separation. Divide the single database into sections like using organizer boxes inside your fridge. Step 2. Data synchronization. When the new service writes data, it also updates the old database at the same time, like mom making a dish and also putting a portion in a mini fridge. Step 3. The real move. Migrate data from the big database into each service's own dedicated database. This process needs extreme care because data is the lifeblood of any company. So where do these new services actually run? The answer is Kubernetes, commonly called K8s. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine each microservice is a traveler in a tour group. Each traveler has their own suitcase, that's the container. Inside the suitcase is everything they need: clothes, toiletries, passport, phone charger. No matter which hotel or country the suitcase goes to, open it up and everything works. Kubernetes is like an incredibly smart travel agency. It knows which traveler is in which room is too crowded and needs an upgrade, which room has a broken AC that needs fixing. If one service suddenly gets a lot of traffic, K8 automatically spins up more copies. If one service crashes, K8 automatically restarts it, and you don't need an engineer waking up at 3 a.m. to fix things. Then you might be thinking, how long does all this complicated work take? In the past, months or even years. But now AI can help. You know Stripe, the payment company, they have a massive project with 50 million lines of code. With traditional methods, a full engineering team would need at least 2 months to migrate it. But they used an AI tool and finished it in one single day. GitHub's Copilot modernization agent can automatically scan your codebase, identify what needs to change, and even convert old code to new versions for you. According to Microsoft, this tool can save up to 70% of migration time. So AI isn't the future, it's already here helping you save massive amounts of time and effort. So to wrap things up, moving from an old system to a new architecture is not as scary as it seems. There are 4 things to remember. 1. Be patient. Use the Strangler Fig Pattern, one feature at a time. 2. Modernize. Gradually upgrade your old code to new frameworks. 3. Automate. Set up CA/CD pipelines for fast and reliable deployments. 4. Use AI. Let computers handle the heaviest lifting for you. Remember, no system lives forever. When its time comes, if you know the right migration methods, your service can rise from the ashes. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm Dennis. See you next time.